Welcome back to week 7. We have a very interesting matchup as the Waluigi Spitballs take on the Mario Fireballs. The Waluigi Spitballs, after starting 2-0, have been 1-3 since, but they did win last week. But so did the Mario Fireballs, and in more fashion, they beat the top team in the SBA in 10 innings. Will there be a little bit of a hangover from that? I mean, it's been interesting. Two teams coming off of big wins. We'll see if they can sort of get back to their winning ways and make a little bit of a win streak. I think the X factor here would definitely be, when it comes to the Mario Fireballs, the Toads. I mean, Purple Toad and Red Toad have just been consistently the best hitters in the SBA by a country mile. And I mean, it's been not even close. They have been easy offensive contributors for this game. Here's the hero from week 6. Walk-off 3-run home run to win it. See if he can build on that momentum against the Waluigi Spitballs. And hit there from Red Pianta, and now make it bases loaded. And they'll try and get the out at first, actually. Almost got it, but luckily Red Pianta got there in time. Coach D-Sleep, still the coach of the Waluigi Spitballs as Mushroom King. New face that runs the place there for the Mario Fireballs, and that will be a double for Red Critter. Bases loaded, no problem for the Spitballs. Both these teams desperately need this win because if either of these teams lose this game, they are in danger of being in the red zone when it comes to trying to contend for the playoffs. It's really a 3-man race, and then whoever really wants it near the bottom. Spitballs, the Bows, the Fireballs, the Monarchs, the D Monkeys, all of them still have a viable chance here. So we'll see if any of them can really pull away and really cement themselves as a playoff lock. To me, over the middle, and that's going to be a double play from Green Critter. And it's really wild because the Mario Fireballs were a similar team too, as we see a good hit there from Hennessy. That is deep to right field, and the ball is gone! Hennessy comes through the clutch and gives the Spitballs the lead. And what I was going to say is really interesting because both these teams started 2-0. We thought both these teams were back from season 1, but that was not the case, as both of them ever since then. And that's another home run! That time the buddy jump was in time. It wasn't enough. That ball was sent to Jupiter. Red Critter makes it 2-0. But with both these teams starting 2-0, they've went on to go 1-3 in the last 4 games. So really, this is a litmus test of whether or not they think either team is playoff contention or not. And hit over the middle, and Tiny Kong will get on base as well. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Waluigi up to bat. The captain for D-Sleep. Hit over to that right side, and that will be caught by Red Toad. No more scoring chances for the Spitballs. Well, what a great start. Can the Fireballs respond back? It's going to have to start with Meeber. Over to that right side, that left side, my apologies, but Hennessy does make the grab. Mikamara now up to bat. Star pitch is starting to come out here for the Spitballs. And Mikamara can't get anything to go. That's a second out. Be careful if you are Waluigi. Using too many star pitches could tire out you really quick. We'll have to go for different chances there. And that's going to be a fair ball down the left side. No one's going for it. And real Red Shy Guy try and go 3. He tries, but ultimately he had to go and grab it because it went off of Yoshi's glove. So that's a double there. Toadsworth. Trying to get on base. 2 strikes. And it over the middle will not go anywhere. And they'll change sides. Waluigi Spitballs looking to be in firm control of this game so far. Even when stuff doesn't go their way. The defense has been bailing them out, especially the infield. Right there from Yellow Yoshi will not go anywhere. Red Shy Guy, what a grab. Red Yoshi up the bat. Going over to that left side, but Migamaro will make the grab. Baby DK up to bat. Looking to generate offense for the Spitballs. They'll go right up the middle. He'll get on base. Here comes Alton Me. And over to that right side. Will be easily grabbed by Red Toad. Besides a few chances at home runs that was missed, both defenses have been playing pretty well. Back to the top of the order for the Fireballs, though. Hit there from Green Critter. That is deep. Over to left field. Can that go? The ball is gone! And just like that, it's a 1-run game. Waluigi. I wouldn't say starting to get desperate, but he's starting to realize the severity of the situation, so. Very interesting when it comes to the Mario Fireballs, because Green Critter was such a late draft pick in the first round, because many people just didn't believe in Green Critter over some of the names before. But you look at someone like the Diddy Monkeys who traded King K. Rool 2 times. I mean, Green Critter is just a mainstay. Whenever you think of Mario Fireballs, I just think of Green Critter. I mean, he's been the mainstay for now his 2nd season and has been doing pretty well. Tiny Kong will come in. It's starting to become a problem here for the Waluigi Spitballs that they don't have really an adequate backup there for pitching. So we'll see what happens here. And that's going to send a run home, actually. Chasing the ball does not work out in their favor. But backup pitching is definitely an issue. When you have a starting pitcher that loves to throw those star pitches, it's a recipe for disaster. So just like that, it is a tie game. Mario looking to try and get the Fireballs the lead. And we'll go right down the right sideline. And that will be safe. A run scores. Mario Fireballs take the 3-2 lead. Here comes Meebert. They're going to continue the scoring for the Fireballs. And that will not be the case. Double play. Red Piazza does advance to 3rd, though. Even after 2 outs. Migamara. And hit there from Migamara. It'll just be a pop fly. Waluigi will make the grab. And after a questionable pitching change, all of a sudden the Mario Fireballs have given themselves a lead. But here comes Hennesme. Looking to try and change that narrative by at least getting on base, and that's exactly what he does. Red Critter, the second overall pick in the SBA draft. Looking to try and help this team and will it to a lead, but will not be the case. Foul ball. Hit there from Red Critter. This time a little more power on it. That'll be foul. And, it looks like Red Critter will just go for the contact hit. And the ball will bounce around a little bit, but 2 runners get on, no outs. Green Paratroopa up the bat. And hit over the middle. What a grab there from Green Critter, doing the dramatics. Does get a double play off, tried to get the triple play himself, but Red Critter got back in time. So here comes Tiny Kong. And hit from Tiny Kong. What a grab there from Green Critter. And all of a sudden, after one full inning, this game is flipped on its head. And all of a sudden, the Fireballs look like they're in firm control, even though it's a 1-run game. Looking for some insurance runs. It's going to start with Red Shy Guy. Over to the left side, all the way to the wall. They're getting it from Red Shy Guy, but it will just be a single. Here comes Old Man Toadsworth. Trying to get on base as well. And that will not be the case. Double play. And Green Critter. It's going to be a deep shot over to left field, but looks like it's going to be a pop fly for Alton Me. They will change sides. Spitballs go back on offense.
Waluigi.
And hit over the middle. And it looks like Waluigi will get on base. And trying to go for a hit over to that left side. But that will turn into a double play. A bad hit by Yellow Yoshi. Yoshi tries it himself. No good. So 1, 2, 3 inning. Now it's time for the 5th. 3 more innings to go. And Fireballs have been really in control of this game ever since the 3rd. Here comes the contact lineup of doom and despair for other teams. And they shut these guys down. And they actually do for the moment. You get Purple Toad out. And hit from Red Toad. He'll get on base. They're going to go for the bunt here. And it will work because they do get Red Toad over to second. Very interesting. They're going to let Mario try and send Red Toad home. 2 outs. Mario with it over the middle, and that ball will be dropped. We're on 1st and 3rd. Ebert gonna try and send Red Toad home. Ebert over to the right side, and that's exactly what he does. 4-2 in favor of the Fireballs. Here comes Migamara. Going to continue add on to the scoring for the Mario Fireballs, and that's exactly what he does. 5-2 Fireballs. And now they're going into a pitching change rotation that it's going to be really interesting. Baby DK now the next man in. I don't know how well that's going to work for him, but they do get the out thanks to Red Critter. I think for many Waluigi Spitball believers, they thought they were one piece away, and getting Red Critter was that piece. It has not been that case after we thought it was a promising 2-0 start. They're still in a wild card spot, so they're not completely out of it yet. By default, I think you can still make it in, because there are some teams that are just not good this year, but there are some hungry teams right outside the wild card bubble that are right on the cusp of breaking into that wild card slot, and you could be the unfortunate beneficiary of being booted out. And this is a 3-3 Waluigi Spitballs team that has a -8 run differential. I mean, it's been a tale of two halves when it comes to the first 3 games and the last 3 games. And hit there from Touchworth, and Red Critter will make the grab. And that's going to be a hit for Green Critter. That's deep over to center field. That ball is gone! Six to 2 in favor of the Fireballs. And the bottom starting to fall out for the Waluigi Spitballs. Getting that second pitcher would be huge, or finding that second pitcher, but it's just been one of those days for the Waluigi Spitballs. We've seen a lot in the past few weeks. And hit there from Red Toad, and that'll be out. And here comes Red Pianta. And Red Critter will make the grab off the hit from Red Pianta. As we're nearing the end of this game. 2 more chances for the Spitballs to get 4 runs. And your best player is up the bat. And hit there from Red Critter. That's deep over the left field. And that ball is gone! That's a way to start it. The lead is cut to 3. Green Paratroopa. You desperately need to start some sort of a rally here if you are the Waluigi Spitballs. Now it's up to Tiny Kong. 1 runner on, no outs. 3-run deficit. And hit there from Tiny Kong. That is deep. That's over to left field. Is that back enough? Home run! Tiny Kong makes it a 1-run game! They were dead in the water, but just like an eel, they were shocked back to life. Now they have to throw Mario in as sort of a desperation move because they understand that the bottom's falling out for Red Pianta. And it looks like that will be a fair ball. One runner on. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And hit there. And now Green Critter ran out of the way of the ball. Had a chance to grab it and turn into a double play. Decided against it. I guess he has Spitballs money line. And hit over the middle, and that's going to make it bases loaded, no outs. And this is what we were afraid of with a team like the Waluigi Spitballs. And hit there from Baby DK, and that ball will go off the arrow. And Waluigi's late to go home. Still going to try for it and gets it. And Yellow Yoshi will get back to third in time. A little bit of a jumbled mess there from the Spitballs, but all of a sudden this game is tied. A miraculous comeback by the Spitballs. But can Alton Me give them the lead going into the 7th? And that's going to be a strikeout. But can Hennis Me do it again? That's only 1 out. And hit there will not do anything, and they will get the out at first, or they'll get the out at home and then the out at first. What a sequence, preventing them from taking the lead and getting out at first as well. The saving grace is that going into the 7th, they will have Red Critter up to bat first. But can they play perfect defense? A miraculous comeback. Spitballs thought to be dead in the water, but goes against it. And hit there from Mario will be getting to the first base. And hit there from Meebert. They can't grab it. 2 runners on. Mean Gamara now up the bat. Mean Gamara. And a hit there. Will be grabbed by Red Critter. They will get the double play. Mario does advance to third, though. So the run to take the lead is on third base. And they're going to try and steal home here. This is a very interesting strat. And they're going to go for it again, and it's going to be foul. So now they're going to have to go for it. Will they go for the steal again? No, they'll actually go for the hit, and this time Mario will get home in time. Fireballs take the lead, 7-6. And Toadsworth trying to increase the life of trying to get more offensive points here for the Fireballs. No good. Red Critter gets Green Critter. Yeah, Red Critter gets the out. They know what they need. 1 run to tie, 2 runs to win the game. Bottom of the 7th. Red Critter looking for the deep shot, but that's going to just be a pop fly. Green Paratroopa now up to bat. And hit there from Green Paratroopa. That is deep to left field. Can that go? It's off the wall. Green Paratroopa does get the second, though. Inches away from a home run. You need a good hit from Tiny Kong. Looking for a hit over to the right side. That's deep over to center field. Can they get up there in time? Yes, they can. Down to the last out. The game-tying run is on second base. And it is all up to the captain versus captain matchup. 7-6 Fireballs, bottom of the 7th. 2 outs. Runner on second. Waluigi can't get anything to go. An absolute heartbreaker for the Spitballs and Coach D Sleep. A miraculous comeback is just short, and the Fireballs will go on a 2-game win streak. What a game from both sides. But your final, Mario Fireballs 7, Waluigi Spitballs 6. And Red Shy Guy, obviously the MVP. What a day from him. We'll check everyone else's stats out. Red Critter gave you everything you could, and the fact that you don't have a backup pitcher is the reason you lost that game. Unfortunately so. And that's something they have to address before the trade deadline in week 10. And Mario Fireballs, what a day. 80 in batting for Red Shy Guy, batted in multiple runs. Mario with the 5 in pitching as well. Everyone else having decent days. And it was just enough. Spitballs tried to get the comeback to go, but it was not enough. 3-4, the Waluigi Spitballs. 4-3, the Mario Fireballs heading into week 8.